Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everything is good in terms of the music this time around. I'm hoping that's the case, fingers crossed. But welcome to the live stream. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. Let's switch right over to the screen, which I assume is this one. Let me figure it out. There we go. I was just wondering or not if I was in the right spot or not. Hopefully everything seems good in terms of the live stream. The bitrate seems extremely low, so hopefully there's nothing wrong in that regards. Let me know what is up with that. Let me just check. I'm very curious as to why it's so low. Let me just double check stuff. 1 second. Whoa. 1 second. There we go. Hopefully it's a bit better now. Let me know if everything is a-okay. Hello. Mic check 1 2. Hopefully everything is a-okay. But yeah, no, just had to change some things. It just went down to 300 bits per second for no reason, or kbps I should say. Bits per second would have been way too low. But hopefully everybody's doing well. Welcome to the live stream. I want this to be a weekly thing, so we're keeping that up thanks to the good old-fashioned final trial. We can actually do 2 final trial streams in a row, but I don't think we'll focus too much on the final trial this time around. Hello YG and Master Sama as well. I see somebody was in the live stream from way beforehand. Gamer SM, big shout outs to you. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be doing some final trial attempts for sure, right, and whatnot. But I think for now my main focus is on basically to let me switch on do not disturb first and foremost, and increase the brightness on my end because I cannot see anything, to be quite honest. But as I was saying, I'm gonna be event farming as well, because right now if we go over to my time limited section, right, I need to get a lot of these done, man. I need to get a lot of these done. I need to hyper farm all of these because I need the gnome tickets for the anniversary, right? So we're gonna be hyper farming all 3 of these. I'm gonna probably focus on the most latest one because it's the lowest one right now. So we're gonna probably hyper farm on that. Let me pick up the stamina as well. Hello, unknown poster, as well as Saber. Hi, men. Hello, Lenin. Your videos are so good. I'm a new player and I'm enjoying a lot with this game. Glad to see you. Glad to see you're enjoying this game. Absolutely fantastic to see more people joining the game. I don't know, I don't want to obviously credit myself only because I feel like I'm definitely not the only one. Of course, the anime doing fantastic, right? I think with season 4 being so good, I think it's helped the game grow a little bit. Of course, the community isn't as big as it was obviously at the start of the game, or you know, it's not nowhere near as big as some other things. But I'm glad that at least if I kind of started creating content at the right time, with the anime being really good, with the 10th anniversary happening, you know, the light novels releasing and everything, and I'm here creating content. Hopefully I can hopefully the community grows as well. And then of course we have the new game coming out as well relatively soon, by the way, which if I get into the beta next week, we're definitely gonna, well, not next week, 2 weeks from now, we'll definitely be doing a live stream as well. But yeah, good to see you live again. Glad to be live again. Glad to be live again. Like I said, I want this YouTube thing to be a weekly thing for sure. It won't probably be like super regular. One thing I'm actually gonna do, 1 second, I have one thing I want to do actually. You guys might see the music logo lower a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm just doing that. There we go. Yes, I did see that the What If story is going to be added in the Blu-ray release. I put it in Anime Manga Ellen in my Discord, so yeah, that was something that I'm very much looking forward to for sure. I've talked to like 100 new players in the past month and a lot of returning players. Yeah, I've seen a lot of new players. Like if you look at the community Discord, right? I feel like there's a lot of new players coming in. Even Valyrus, I'm looking in their Discord and there's a lot of new players coming in. So I'm glad that there are new players coming in. At least it's a good sign that the game is at least getting new players, because one of the biggest concerns for the last year, of course, and the reason why a lot of people have been saying like, oh, the game's dying and stuff like that, is because it feels like more players are leaving than coming in. Whereas now, at least over the last couple of months, I feel like it's the inverse, you know, where we're seeing new players and we're seeing new players coming in, which is good. Again, that's exactly what we need to see more and more of. Is just new players coming in and you know, the game thriving a little bit. It doesn't need to extremely do a phenomenal like Dokkan battle or, you know, FGO and stuff like that, because that's not gonna happen. But at least if you can survive, that's good. I think that's the most important thing. So yeah, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into the final trial. I need to do a couple of things when it comes to the final trial. While I have gotten the S clear, I haven't gotten a clean S clear wherein I can clear it within 12 turns and survive at the same time. That is not the team we're going to be taking. Where is the team that I'm taking? Where is the team that I'm taking? Ah, this is the team I'm taking. There we go. So I need to figure out what I can do to make it better, but we'll see that in a moment. We're going to do hard and very hard because we want to do some summons, of course, and I will be doing my guaranteed multi on the Ryu banner to see what I get in that multi. One thing I want to do actually, and this may seem a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie, is I'm gonna see, do I have, yes I do. Okay, I'm putting in some weaker armor. I need to get more counters off. That's what I'm struggling with tremendously when it comes to taking any form of damage. I'm not taking any damage, so we're gonna lower my units powers here. Yo, what's up Kavi? What's up, Mac Diesel as well? I just hope we're able to retain the new players. Many don't stay long. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously gonna happen. I mean, of course, when the new season happens and everything, that's gonna be the case. What we need to do as a, or what the game needs to do as a player, game needs to do, and what I also need to do kind of as a representative of the game itself, because let's be real, I'm the only Danmemo content creator that only does Danmemo, right? Like at this point, in terms of Danmachi stuff, I'm the only one who's doing Danmachi stuff. Of course, you have Raptor's Delight, who also does Danmemo stuff. He does it really well as well. He caters to newbies extremely well. I'm more so for the mid to end game players primarily, but when it comes to content, he also does other stuff, right? He does Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Dokkan Battle, and a couple of other games, right? Whereas I'm the only Danmemo one. So what I need to do as well is make sure that the hype is also there as well, you know? So it's a combination of trying to... It's a balancing act, basically. The game needs to release good content, which I think it can, obviously. But at the same time, obviously, the events and stuff will carry as well. How to upgrade armor, man? Where do you get stuff from it? You go to the blacksmith. If you want to upgrade armor, you can upgrade first and foremost. I have a full guide going over exactly how the process is, but you basically upgrade, then smelt, then upgrade again, and then smelt basically to get it to 60, and then you want to equip ascended basically using materials from the 7th zone. So in order to get materials for upgrading and smelting, you get them primarily from events as well as the Saros and Dulb shop. Primarily though, as a free-to-play player, I would recommend just getting them from the event exchange, right? So if you go all the way to the bottom, you can see that there's stuff like these whetstones, and then you have the smelting stones right here. So it's exactly like that basically. Oh, you aren't going to use a win team? Unfortunately, probably, well, no, actually, I will probably use a win team later on in the live stream. Right now, I'm just using the light team to get the basic clear, and I want to see if I can get the S clear later on. I just came back. GB is still as big as always. I mean, the game size, in all honesty, I will say, initially, I mean, back in the day, it was extremely large compared to other gacha games. Now, though, I'm not gonna lie, Danmachi isn't as big as some other gacha games, to be fair. In all honesty, I don't think Danmachi's size is as big as other gacha games. If you look, I saw Nikke, or Nikki, however you pronounce it, was like 13 gigs on somebody's phone. I saw Shadow in the Eminence was like 17 gigs. The game is massive, man. The game is massive in terms of its size. So I feel like nowadays just gachas in general are too big. They're just too big, in all honesty. I don't know what happened to Mediocre, to be quite honest. I know Gacha Ampus is basically taking their spot. Gacha Ampus releases all the stories. So if you want to look at in terms of stories and stuff, you can talk to Gacha Ampus and stuff. Gacha Ampus is a great person to go for the story. The game's anniversary is in June. At the end of this month, we should be getting something for the US anniversary. Probably small things like a bundle and some gifts, I guess, but that's about it. But in terms of the actual like anniversary, in terms of like content, events and stuff like that, that's in June. That's in June, basically. All right, so we're gonna quickly do this. We're gonna do hard and very hard, and then I'm gonna do a multi on Rio, and of course I'm gonna use the 3-star tickets that they give here and stuff. But basically, I want to try and get the S clear very smoothly, because I think that's what I'm lacking in, is because I'm not getting counters with my team, unfortunately. For some reason he just does 0 damage, and it's like, brother, why are you doing 0 damage? And I know obviously I'm increasing my defense quite a lot, but yeah. How do I get star bonds? Star bonds are basically paid only. You can't get star bonds by just playing the game. Well, that's a lie. You can get star bonds in some ways, and that is only through the adventure level, but you only get 4 star bonds. 2 star bond adventures and 2 star bond assists. Outside of that, it's only for paying players, so you have to spend money on the game to be able to get star bonds, and they only come back once in a while. Like, I think the next time we'll probably get it as anniversary, I want to say. Maybe if we get a collaboration event, that's probably when we'll get it, but yeah. How good is Power of Change Yamato? I actually need to check which Yamato you're talking about, because I have no freaking idea who that is. I'm not gonna lie. I have zero idea who that is, so I need to check it. If that's the minus strength one, she's not bad. Obviously, there are more modern units that are capable of doing it. I think as a beginning player, you might actually like her a lot because she'll help you survive in a lot of combat missions. But I need to check which Mikoto you're talking about. Because honestly, I will say this. When it comes to Mikotos, I don't remember all of them. And well, that goes for any character in the game. Unless you describe their outfit and potentially which event they've come from. You know, that's the only time I can actually remember it. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, let's do that actually. Also, hello Wyatt, how are you doing, mate? Alright, let's see how this goes. But yeah, no, I think that this Juggernaut, by the way, is way easier than the first time we had the Juggernaut, man. The first time that we had the Juggernaut, oh my god, I was dying left, right, and center, bro. I could not believe what we were facing off against. This guy, I think most players, I think beginner players, new players will probably be able to do at least normal. I'm not sure about hard. Whereas the last Juggernaut, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think anybody could have done normal as well. No new player would have been able to do normal, in all honesty. I think now though, I would say most players should be able to do normal. Let me just check one thing. Agios, okay, perfect. Let's do this, and that. There we go. But I will say this, in terms of the average player, I would probably say mid-level player probably do hard, maybe very hard if you have the right compositions. And I think most older players who have been playing the game consistently, definitely EX is very, very easy. Just clearing EX is very, very easy in my personal opinion. So yeah, let me just finish this off. There we go. How's my day been? My day's been good, gamer. Thank you for asking. I've been good. Had to get some groceries. Got rejected by 2 job offers, which is great, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too fussy about it, in all honesty. I'm fine with it. I think I'm very chilled out now. I remember, I think it was so some IRL talk here, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys want to keep asking questions regarding the game as well, feel free to, but I'm gonna diverge a little bit here when it comes to talking about some IRL stuff. I remember at the start of September 2020, this was peak COVID, by the way, peak COVID time. I was entering my last year of university for my bachelor's degree. I'm on my master's right now. And I was looking for a job, right? I was looking for a job. I don't think I slept properly for a week straight. I think I was running on like 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours of sleep per day. And I was just stressing tremendously. I broke down, and when I was, I called my mom after like a week. After a week, I spoke to my mom in between, but I was acting very normally. But at the end of that week, I was pretty much just like, I broke down because I just couldn't sustain it anymore, because I was stressing over not getting a job. I was worried I was going to be a disappointment to my family and shit like that. And I was like, okay, I can't keep this to myself anymore, pretty much. And yeah, obviously since then I've been very relaxed when it comes to job hunting and stuff, to be quite honest. I'll admit right now I'm very, very stress-free when it comes to this. Would Fate Song RD be good with this? In terms of this fight, Fate Song RD, which is the new RD, should be decent-ish, I would say. The second skill will probably be pretty useful, in all honesty. I would say that, yes. I just got my job offer today, at least for 4 months. Nice, not bad at all. Good stuff, good stuff. Honestly, that's good. At least if you've got the job offer, that's good. I know one of my friends actually got an offer. He got an offer recently, but he's stressing out that it's not enough money and stuff like that. And I'm like, look, I mean, at the end of the day, I get it. I know I know everybody wants to get a whole lot of money and stuff like that, right? It's the common case, right? But it's like, don't worry. I mean, if you've got an offer, especially getting out of university or getting a job offer, it's fantastic. I mean, that's what everybody dreams of and hopes for, right? Is getting a job offer once you leave university, or even before you leave university. Yes, the pay may not be amazing, right? And obviously when you compare it to like the cost of living crisis and everything, it is more worrying than anything else. But I mean, in the grand scheme of things, at least you can get a job offer once you leave. Otherwise, you're not gonna get anything, right? That's another thing as well. If you wait for something else and you don't get it, that's a problem as well. So yeah. Yeah, I've been there, honestly. I went through hell to get my first job. That always happens when you're getting your first proper job, right? It's always extremely hard. When it comes to internships and stuff like that, sometimes it's easy because they're looking for people who are very easily malleable, moldable, you know, people who can be manipulated a little bit, right? Because they want them to be basically working in terms of the best way they want it to be, and you're just there to be training. It's like, yeah, you're filling the books kind of basically for the team effectively, right? But when it comes to like a proper job, it's always like, okay, we need to make sure you're the right candidate, and if you aren't, well, get the hell out of here basically. So yeah, that always happens. Yeah, stress adds up. So for me right now, like, I'm genuinely, I think I've been this year has probably been the calmest I've ever been. Well, obviously last year when I was at home doing nothing on my honestly just chilling and relaxing after the 2 years of COVID and just stressing at university. I think for me, this year is probably my most relaxing year when it comes to just education and stuff like that. I've not had this much of a, I've never been this relaxed in all honesty when it comes to studying or just finding a job or anything of that sort. So it's, I think in all honesty, I feel like this was a good decision to do my master's as well, because A, it'll give me a good degree in the business world, and also on top of that, I'm very relaxed. I'm very, very relaxed. But there we go. All right, now we can do some summons. I've been waiting to try and get these summons out of the way, but yes. But yeah, let me look at this. So you said Power of Change Mikoto, right? Let me just check Power of Change Mikoto. Yes, I'll share the skill flow. Well, I'll share the skill flow of my EX run. My EX run is a lot cleaner. But in those fights, I was just doing some random crap. Wait. Where did my, huh? Oh, okay. I was like, where did my thing go? Oh yeah, by the way, I got my monthly log 4-star ticket, so we can check what we get there. The game is really fast at releasing anime characters from the anime. Yeah, they always do that, where the anime releases, so the day of the anime releasing, we get a gacha unit from that anime episode. So it's always very nice in that regards. Let me check this Mikoto first and foremost, otherwise I'm just gonna forget about it. Let me see where it at. Mikoto. So Power of Change Mikoto, right? No, that's Samurai Flash, that's Secondary Samurai, that's Violet Stream, Patissiere. Okay, Power of Change Mikoto. This is season 2? Season 2 Mikoto, I think. No, she's too outdated, unfortunately. I remember her being decent at the time, especially when season 2 dropped. I remember her being pretty useful, but unfortunately now in just the modern era, it just unfortunately doesn't fit any team, to be quite honest, unfortunately. So yeah, this is the problem when it comes to the gacha side of things with this game, is like you have units from like the freaking Jurassic era, to be quite honest, man. It's you literally have units from the 2017s basically, which is the first year of the game. So that's where it's a little bit unfortunately in pulling older units. I mean, if you guys saw my short on my first free multi of the day, by the way, which you can check out my shorts, by the way, every day I'm going to be doing the free multis there. But I got like the old Otaro, and it's like, I have no use for him. He's from like 2017. He's useless to me. He'll add up and I can get 10 iris for that, but that's about it, to be quite honest. I'm going to do the 11 draw first before we do the 4-star ticket. But I'm hoping that with the 4-star ticket, I get at least a unit from like 2020 onwards, please. That would be appreciated, game. At least this 11 draw doesn't seem to be a mineral. That's at least good, I guess. That's at least very, very good. Tione, Ganesha, Reveria, Misha, Bet. Okay, let's see what we get. Come on, chop. There we go. Oh, at least we got 3 stars. Good Saros for me, baby. Good Saros for me. All right, let's see what we get from the 4 stars. Please give me something good. I beg of you. Game, plitch. I beg. Please, give me something good. Well, what did you see me for? What do you want to see me for? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Never mind, it's a 2017 unit. How much is she, by the way, in terms of her bonds? 3. Yeah, 2017 unit, as you can see there. The thing is, right, with some of these 2017 units, one of them is only really good. And that's the Sly Cat Chloe. the rest of them are bad, man. They're so outdated in comparison to modern units, you know. And even Chloe arguably is losing her touch because there are now multiple 2x null physical units, right? Like Chigusa and Elpis. So that's the issue with these units, man. Like this Hephaestus at MLB is only 15% P-res. I mean, like, genuinely so bad, so outdated. Honestly, so outdated. But oh well, it is what it is. Actually, before we get into it, and I'll show you guys the skill flow and everything, let's do the multi. Let's see if I can get multiple Ryus. It would be truly appreciated. I have enough Iris. I'm not too stressed about the Iris. But yeah. Well, first and foremost, spoilers, because, 1 second, let me just, I can't do it from here. 1 second. Ah, there we go. 1 second. Why is what has happened to my PC? 1 second. Close this. I don't need this on. 1 second. Ah, there we go. Remove. There we go. 1 second. I have no idea what's happening. There we go. Okay, beautiful. So wait, first and foremost, spoilers, Kavi. We don't want any spoilers here because there are a bunch of anime onlys in this channel, right? So I don't want anybody to get spoiled by it and stuff like that. But I have faith in Omori Sensei. I'm not too stressed about Omori Sensei. I think he can do a decentish job. You thinking this win team is worth? I think you can get something going there, but in all honesty, +5 Hero Festa Ryu, +5 Althea, you'll need the new Ryu. Maybe you'll need one more unit potentially, maybe Fate Song RD potentially, something like that. Because what you'll do is you'll basically create a stall team using the win team. That is exactly what they're doing here with this Ryu, to be quite honest, is going for like a stall win team effectively. So you'll need the right stall units as well. So in my personal opinion, I don't know, man. I don't think so. I personally don't think so. Some people will be able to get it to work, in my personal opinion, but I don't think it's gonna work necessarily just yet, in all honesty. I think this is my additional unit, by the way. I think I've got 2 copies here. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know how many we've gone through here, but let me see. Yeah, 2 copies. Let's go! Yay! Dub, I suppose. Hello, Luigi. How are you doing, mate? Bleach Brave Souls has a similar problem. Outdated characters are basically useless. I think that's applicable to so many games, man. Legends has this issue. Dokkan has this issue. The gachas just generally don't remove these older units from the banner. Some of them try and alleviate that problem like Dokkan does with EZAs and stuff like that. And Legends, of course, gives Zenkais and stuff, right? But it's still a significant issue nonetheless, to be honest. Alright, at least we got 2 Ryus. Let's go. Dub. Very cool. Very nice. I consider going back in, but I don't think I need to. I think I'm gonna stay away from it for now. But yes, let's see now. Requires too much to make it click? Yeah, in a way, yes, I would say it does require too much to click, because a lot of what it requires is basically in the form of basically time limited units. So yes, I agree with that. In terms of it not being that up there, I feel like it can be up there. It's just a matter of having the units, which unfortunately, because a lot of the time limited units it requires are from the 4th anniversary, it ain't happening, Chief. It's a long ways away. How relevant are dupes? Very relevant. Very relevant. Especially for, more so for assists than for adventures. Adventures also, it's very important. But for assists, it's imperative even, I would say. It's very imperative, unfortunately. Go with Arash. I mean, yeah, in some cases you don't need to worry about it, but yes. Alright, there we go. Got some good Iris back in return as well for getting that view. Fantastic. Alright, now, what I'm gonna do is we'll go into the final trial. I want to try and get this EX run done as well. Right now I'm at 46 million. I want to see where we are in the rankings first and foremost. I'll show you guys the score. Okay, so everybody is like around 10 million higher than me. Fen is the only one much higher than me. Big shout outs to Fen, by the way. My man is going off. But yeah, let's see where we are in the ranks. Wow. Like 47, man, I'll take it, bro. I wasn't expecting to be 47 there. That's a dub and a half, to be quite honest. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, if you look at the unit popularity list, right? This is exactly what it is, basically. It's like you're taking a bunch of the light units. The light units are doing extremely well in this situation. Obviously, if you want to get a perfect score, you'll want to take Ryu, basically, because Ryu gets an insane amount of damage, basically. A ridiculous amount of damage. So there is that as well. What I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go into this. I'm gonna use the skill flow. I'm gonna make some changes in the fight itself. But this is the skill flow I'm using, basically. So a lot of it is a focus on, I mean, ignore the turn 13 and 14 ones. Just look at up to turn 12, where Finn and Bell do their final essay. You can screenshot it if you want to use it and stuff, of course. But this is exactly the way I go about things when it comes to getting the turn 12 clear and stuff like that. Focus is on basically getting a lot of defense first and foremost, because the Juggernaut hits extremely hard, right? So you got to build up that defense, of course, right? So Melia is there to give the Astrea and magic decrease. Artie comes in, gives us that KO survivability for that one turn, along with the heal, which helps out tremendously. And this is where I would say probably where using a unit like the Fate Song Artie, which is the Wind Artie balance, I think, right? Yeah, balanced, yeah, isn't a bad option. But the only issue is that her avoids KO is on additional actions, unlike the Water Artie, which is very helpful. Whereas Prostasia Tornadoes, which is the one you're gonna want to use, is basically giving you the P-Res, M-Res, and stuff like that. What does Skill Flow do? Skill Flow basically allows you to effectively set up your units to do certain skills. So for example, I have a guide on it, by the way. You can go check it out. It goes into more detail. But skill flow is basically if you want to set up a certain move for a certain turn of the fight, right? So it gives you up to 15 turns. You can say like, okay, I want my Bell to use his first skill on turn 1. I set 1 there, and then I click 2 if I want to use my second skill on turn 2, and so on and so forth. And then I click the last button if I want to special arts with him. So basically it allows you to set up a unit to basically follow a certain tactic for the fight. Really useful, in all honesty, and kind of fun, in all honesty. It's pretty good fun in that regards. If you're into RPGs and that sort of thing, personally for me, that is something I really like, to be quite honest. So yeah, for me, this sort of stuff is amazing, to be quite honest. Are light units significantly powerful than other element units? I wouldn't necessarily say they're significantly powerful. They're more consistent in terms of their place, their position, their usability. They're very usable in a lot of different content. So in all honesty, that's where the light units shine tremendously, because they're just so usable in so many different scenarios. Even if they have resistances going up against them, they're just strong. And this is where I know a lot of people question, like, how do you judge how well a team does, right? Because a lot of people have an issue with two things: understanding skills, which I will be making a video on. I know that some people were asking for like a guide on how skills exactly work, what does each skill do, the terminology, and I have a video on the terminology, but I will be making an updated video going into detail about it. But what does the terminology do? Like, what does each thing mean? And how do you judge a team being good? The reason why the light team is so good, and I keep mentioning it regularly, is it's very cohesive. Like, it's insanely cohesive in terms of the fact that everything just meshes well, really well, in terms of like, okay, the light team in this situation, right? You have Finn giving light res down. You have Bell physical res down. So that automatically helps you get a lot of damage on the enemy. Finn, furthermore, is allowing you to basically increase the amount of damage you do by, AoE attacks and single target attacks by 30%. Really useful as well. He gives himself SR and light attack damage. Fiona gives everybody SA gate charge, which is another thing that you need to give, and whatnot, right? On top of that, she also extends status buffs and debuffs. Again, helps out tremendously. You have all these units basically doing everything that you want from a team to do, basically, and that is SA gate charge, debuffing the enemy, extending the enemy's debuffs, giving your own team buffs, extending your own buffs, debuffing the enemy's power and increasing your own defenses. Lazar and the Light Haruhime do that. So you have all of these units just doing so much together that it is very, very, very cohesive. And there are some teams that are getting to that point slowly but surely, but there's no team that's gotten to that fully cohesive point that this light team has. And it's always something that happens during the anniversaries, where there's this one team that just comes out of it phenomenally. After the second anniversary, well, actually after the first anniversary, the fire team with Honor, Succession, Bell, and Lafia. Second anniversary, Argo, Crozo. Third anniversary, Alize, Kaguya, and at the same time as the anniversary was going on, we had the anime going on. So we had Lido come from the anime gacha banner. So that was the big unit to come out of that, or big team to come out of that. The fourth anniversary, we had the water team be phenomenal. And then of course for the fifth anniversary, we have the light team right here. So we don't know what's gonna happen, of course, this anniversary, but the anniversary units are always meta, and it's why I suggest to people, like, once the Hero Festa is done and dusted, right, whatever the next Hero Festa is, save for the anniversary. You want to start saving up for the anniversary so much. I did win team on normal, got an S, but I can't beat the other ones. That is a bit tricky. We'll use a win team. I'm gonna use my win team and we'll see how it goes. Then how so much damage? In terms of what do you mean? In terms of how much damage? I mean, the light team, in my personal opinion, is the best cohesive team, but I don't think it's the best team right now, especially because of all the shenanigans going on in war games and stuff like that. I think war games, it's definitely like number 4 or 5, but I think in terms of PvE content and everything, in terms of just, if everything was neutralized, right? If everything was neutralized when it comes to like resistances and weaknesses, the light team is the best team basically when it comes to PvE as well, I would say. I would be fine, except that I can't do the two-headed dragon at level 120 because I have Alize at level 60. Yeah, that's where the limit breaks come into a bit of an issue, is like it stops you from doing the extremely hard content in the game, which thankfully, I will say this, you don't really necessarily have to do them, right? The rewards that you get from them are decent for sure, right? I mean, depending on where you rank, you'll get like 250, 300 iris, maybe, right? Maybe more, maybe less potentially, right? But it's not a huge difference like how it is in, say, War Games or Record Buster, where it can be like a 400, 300 iris difference. So I think that's why I'm okay with stuff like Telskira Abyss and Final Trial happening, because they're not too rewarding to the strongest players, right? It's just a slight reward. Can't wait for the Dark Earth to be the time meta for this Annie. I'm leaning towards Earth, low-key. It'll probably be one of these three: Earth, Light, Earth, Thunder, or Water. Purely because, and this is the reason why I say this, because the next, the Hero Festas that we have gotten so far are Fire, Wind, Light, and Dark, right? So that means we have 3 elements remaining in terms of Hero Festas. 2 of them will go away when we get the next Hero Festa very soon, right? And then whatever element is left remaining will be the Hero Festa for the anniversary, is my guess, along with our first ever Hero Festa assist. That is my guess. Now, I don't know how true that is going to be, but it's a bold prediction I have. It's a bold prediction that I have. So we'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes, of course, right? All right, let's go and check out this this right now. So let's see. I've given them weaker armor pieces. I'm gonna use the skill flow, but we're gonna make sure I go over each thing basically as to what happens in this fight, right? So effectively at this point, what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna use Alcom Velbrer, which gives us minus 45% STR magic and dexterity to the Juggernaut, which is extremely useful. And the rest of the team basically builds up their defenses and their buffs basically here. All right, and I want to get counters off. Basically, the reason why I'm doing this and the reason why I'm taking weaker armor pieces is so that we can basically get some more damage off. Okay, maybe I might have to retry this. 1 second. 1 second. Stop. Enough. You've done enough. Alize is dead, and well, Finn is also dead, but that was useless. But yeah, that happens. This is something that I have to get a little bit lucky on. It's a little bit RNG in that regards. In order for me to get a proper S clear in this fight and for Artie to survive and do her attack, I have to make sure she gets a guard off. it's basically a must, in all honesty. She needs to get a guard off, otherwise she ends up becoming extremely useless, to be quite honest. Very, very useless, to be honest. But yeah, we need to get the guard off, basically. All right. Hello, Artie. You didn't guard. You didn't guard again. Why aren't you not guarding? Lady, please. You guarded a couple of times beforehand. Please guard right now, man. Honestly, come on. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Please. Please, I beg. I beg, man. I beg. Give me the guard. Give me the guard. But yeah, Hero Festa Hestia. I mean, it depends on what type of story they do. I mean, okay, let's talk about predictions for the anniversary, right? I made a video a couple of days ago talking about my predictions for the anniversary. I am leaning towards it being related to something that happened in the last 15 years of Danmachi's timeline. And basically the prediction I made was basically saying we've had a pattern so far, right? The first anniversary took place in the present day. Second anniversary, Age of Heroes. Third anniversary, 7 years ago. Fourth anniversary, present day again. Fifth anniversary, again, 3,000 years ago in the Age of Heroes. Sixth anniversary should take place within the last 15 years, within the recent memory. So I would like to see, and I don't want to see what happens to the Zeus and Hera familiars at the end of their journey when, of course, I was about to say they took down the one-eyed black dragon. That didn't happen. They got their asses beat by the one-eyed black dragon. So instead, I do believe it would be amazing to see maybe their attempt against either the Behemoth or Leviathan, and we can see more people. Good night, guys. It's 3 a.m. in here. Wish you can start your live stream 1 hour earlier. I might do that from next week. That's not a problem. Starting it 1 hour earlier is not a problem. I like starting it at 9 p.m. because it allows me to go longer into the night a bit in terms of like I can stay up, but I can start it at 8 p.m. actually. That's not really a problem too much, to be honest. I can do 8 p.m. But yeah, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it big time. I'd like to see that, to be honest. Can you stop taking a hit? She's not getting crit or penetrated. She's just not guarding. Come on, man. Please guard for once, man. Out. I almost let go of my goddamn earphones. God damn it, man. How hard is it for you to guard, lady? How hard is it for you to guard? God damn it. The thing is, right, I would try and take some other unit, but I don't have anybody else that's capable of surviving a hit from this Juggernaut because they all die because they're all low limit breaks. Because the unit that I would want to take in this sort of situation was actually the what's it called? What's her name? The Haruhime, the 4th anniversary Haruhime, but she dies. She literally just faints. Thank you. You got it for once in your life, lady. Thank you. Oh my god, thank God for that. She got it for once in her lifetime. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see. Flashleap, Warblade, Agios, Piercing Spear. Beautiful. Let's do this. After Orphea Zord on the way and we'll finally get Zeus and Hera's assist. Oh, that would be amazing, honestly. And again, it gives an opportunity for us to see the Zeus and Hera timeline a little bit better. More characters from the Zeus and Hera familia would be amazing. Potentially our first look at Materia and Belle's dad. Peak fiction would be amazing. I would love to see it, honestly. I would genuinely love to see it. I want to extend it, but I don't think I'll get enough SA charge here. No, I think I'll just use the special arts here. Just get it out of the way ASAP. Just get it out of the way ASAP. Get the additional light attack damage as well and everything. They're still not taking any damage. Take damage. Stop guarding and take freaking damage. I hate these guys, man. I really do hate these guys. They're not taking any damage. It could be the time for us to get it could be we could get the Hero Festa Zord and Alfea in that sort of situation. That would be very, very nice for sure. What I might do is next attempt, I'm gonna change it around. I'm gonna try and get a double SA on turn 5. We'll try that again. I want to try it out. Oh man. And the thing is, right, the light team is doing really well here, but the problem is, right, with the light team is that unfortunately all of them except Finn are AoE special attackers, unfortunately. So their special arts all do AoE attacks. So their damage is reduced because of my boy Juggernaut basically doing, you know, basically reducing that damage by like 1000% effectively. That's a lie. It's like 60%. But still, he reduces it by a lot. He reduces it by way too much. Way too much, unfortunately. But we can still get this clear. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the wind team next. We'll see how the wind team does. I hope the wind team does well, to be quite honest. Fingers crossed. But let's see how that goes. All right, Holy Thrust, Flash Leap, very nice, beautiful. All right, Agios, yeah, perfect. Let's see. I'm hoping, I'm praying this works out well. I think I'm gonna just use Holy Thrust here because this isn't gonna go well otherwise. Where is your MP gone, by the way, Piana? What the hell happened to you, lady? What the hell happened? Sure, her MP just went down the drain, man. All right, let's do this. There we go. Can you please deal, you know, more damage normally, please? No, that's fine. That's fine. Ah, man, I don't get why we can't counter that damage, man. It would be really nice if he could counter it. It would be super nice if he could counter it, but that's not gonna happen. All right, special arts, Holy Thrust, Keen Slash, let's let her rip. Please, if I can get a true S clear here, please. It's not gonna happen because he's got way too much HP left. Salvation Sphere eats up so much MP. Yeah, Salvation Sphere eats up a lot of MP. Of HP. I still don't know how I managed to what happened here? OBS? Okay. There might have been a very big stutter there for some reason. I hope everything is fine now. I don't know what happened there. Let me just... No idea what happened there. Let me just close some things just in case. Hopefully it should be fine. Hopefully it should be fine now. Let me know if everything is okay on your guys' end. Hopefully everything should be fine. You froze? Am I good now though? Am I back to normal is the real question. That's my main question. Hopefully I should be back to normal. I'm good? Okay. Hopefully I should be good. Fingers crossed I'm good. Fingers crossed I'm good. Alright, that should be fine. Because I was a little bit worried. Because even I froze on my end, to be quite honest. So that's something I was worrying on. Let me just close some more things because I don't need some stuff right now. Let me close that, there we go. Hopefully this should be better now. All right, beautiful. All right, let's go to yeah, 42 million. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. All right, anyways, I'm gonna use the wind team now. Let me try and see what I can build up with the wind team. I'm gonna see what I can do here. Now the thing is, right, with the wind team, of course the big thing is, right, we'll try and use something like this actually. Let's see what we have for the wind magic side. Of course I have a bunch of units that are capable of doing relatively decent in here. Obviously I would say not you, Fina. Fina, you're too old. I would say these would be probably my best options right now, of course, right? Especially here with this Riveria, she's able to remove MRes buffs. So we're gonna bring her along. And I'm gonna do a couple of things. We'll bring in the same units we did for the support ability. Where's Melia? Put physical attack, that's probably why. And bring you along instead. Where are you, Artie? There we go. Alright, so now I need to figure out assist side of things, and I need to change this up. 1 second. Hold on a second. What did I do that wrong? Oh no. Oh no, that was okay. Okay. That was fine actually. Okay, never mind. I was worried I made a mistake with the memorias, but no, that was actually fine. Okay, so here obviously we want to take the same sort of assists in terms of these two running the same assists, right? That'll be the base same line. Use Eren Tataka, and Eren was a free-to-play unit, bro. I would die one shot. Bro, Eren would get heated to the next dimension, man. Oh man, bro, Eren would be absolutely nowhere to be seen. He'll be a smear. He'd literally be a smear of dust, basically. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this actually no. I'll take this Seer. The Seer gives 20% light and wind attack damage as well as magic 20%. We'll take her. Instead of you. Why Motherly Reveria? Motherly Reveria because, well, one, she's a magic unit, and two, she's able to also remove MRes buffs, which is very, very handy. And of course, she has the ability to give like a load of wind attack damage to allies along with HP regen and stuff like that. So she's actually pretty darn solid in all honesty. So she'll be a pretty darn good use also. So we're gonna definitely take her along. Okay, here I want to take I will take you. Yeah, we'll take you. You are I need actually, but I want to replace you with you. Sorry, because you are too weak, unfortunately. And you get out of here. Get out of here, man. You are useless to me. Actually, one second. I have an idea here. Okay. Emrez. I need an Emrez down assist. Demeter, come in and you get there this way. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll see how this goes. It's probably the weaker set of assists, but yeah. What about dual resonance bell? Unfortunately, I don't have dual resonance bell, so this Seer is probably a better choice for me than that bell. Unfortunately, my dual resonance bell is only level 68, so he only gives minus 17% Emrez and wind attack damage plus 70%, which is actually a little bit more. But I do get minus 20% MRes here, and also I get 20% magic from Seer. So theoretically a little bit better. Unfortunately, Belryu would not be the best option for me in this situation, I think, in all honesty. How can I do damage against Astrea with Hero Festival? Every time I fight against him, I lose to him when he is the last one left. Well, the thing is, you really can't unless you have a huge advantage over him, because unfortunately Astrea gives himself light res and a lot of damage reduction and stuff like that. So Astrea is actually pretty much a big counter to Bell, unless you set up Bell in the right scenario where he's the one special artsing when you know, you have the light res down and everything is in your favor. You've gone full out offensive, and then only can you deal damage to Astrea. Otherwise, you just end up doing 0 damage. It's one of the cons of having Hero Festa Bell, is that Astrea is pretty much the only one that tanks Bell's attacks pretty much very, very easily, to be quite honest. So there is that. I would suggest, if you don't have this Seer, and of course if you don't have an MRes down assist like Demeter, I would say Bell Ryu, the dual resonance assist Bell, would probably be better in this situation. But just because of what I have and the team setup I have, I think this is a better option for me personally. We'll take that. I'm gonna have to switch all of these to magic. Oh, did I level up the other magic assist? Wait, I can actually do that right now. Let me increase that Memoria. It's very, very close to being maxed out. 1 second. I don't know if I just maxed it out or not. Okay, I can. Beautiful. All I needed was 10. Beautiful. Maxed out Memoria. Very, very nice. Thank you very much. I'm gonna save up the Memorias for the next month's Memoria just in case, because the recent Memorias have been god-awful, to be quite honest. Very, very poor. But yeah, that's the unfortunate side of Bell. And in that sort of situation, in all honesty, against Astrea, you have to kind of hope that you had another element in the team. Maybe you had, like, for example, Helga or somebody like that, because other elements will be able to deal damage to Astrea very easily. It's just that Bell just gets kind of countered hard because of the light res and everything of that sort. It's very, very tricky in that sort of situation. Now the issue is, right, I only have one Alv's Lumina, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to upgrade this one and re-armor it. Let me do that right now quickly before we jump into the fight. Of course, I'm gonna also Hero Ascender a little bit, but let's see. We'll worry about that in just a second. So let me rehammer it and stuff. But yeah. So rehammering, basically, for those of you who don't know, is basically a way to... no, this is Magna Ows. It's a sword, not a sword. Sorry. Wait, where? Yeah, there it is. I was about to say it would be in Katana or Sword. But basically what rehammering does is it basically allows you to rehammer stats, so that way you don't have to craft like thousands of these weapons and hope that you get the right one with like the right substats and everything, because you can easily rehammer them effectively through this basically. I only have 264. Please give me the right ones. That is actually good. 30 crit plus 30 agility is pretty good, but that's not the one I need right now, unfortunately. I need double crit, magic plus 30%. Not 30%, magic plus 30. I still remember when we got the new short-haired Lefia's weapon and it was like magic plus 30% in the slides, and it's like, huh? But that was just a typo. They forgot, they should have removed that plus 30%. Bro, if it was plus 30% magic, Lafia would have been insane, man. She would have been broken as hell. Probably the best unit in the game, easily. All Lafias would have just gone up in so much value. It would have been so funny. It would have been really, really funny. Can I please get a... Can you please give me the right settings, please? I know I have enough locks now, but I don't want it. No, that's not it. Come on, give me the goods. So that's not it either. Wait. Are you serious, game? Are you serious? Come on now. I cry. I mean, I can't believe this. I can't believe this game, man. I can't believe I'm rehammering that, man. I have to rehammer it because magic is way more important than dexterity. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm having to rehammer. I can't believe I had to rehammer that one, man. That's so stupid. At least these things are very easily farmable, by the way. For those of you wondering how you can farm these, go into the crafting quest, do the EX stage, easy money. Very, very easy. In all honesty, very, very easy. A lot of players should have gotten these, to be quite honest, purely because of the anime releases, right? They gave out a lot of stuff. I play Genshin. Yes, I do play Genshin. Why did I just yell that? But yes, I do play Genshin. I do play Genshin. I need to stream Genshin a little bit more on Twitch because I haven't done the new event, to be quite honest. Either of the new events, to be quite honest. And I need to get around to doing them. I've been very, very lazy when it comes to the events and for exploring right now. Oh, thank God. We'll take that. We will take that. Beautiful. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, man. It was such a pain. Alright, let's upgrade this thing. Where it is. Where that though? Oh yeah, we need to definitely farm the Astrea record later on in the stream. I need to desperately farm the Astrea record. I need me more whetstones, baby. My whetstone count looking too bad. It's down bad, horribly. But yeah, I do play Genshin. Genshin's probably my second gacha game, I would say, yeah. There we go. Now what do I do here? Smelting? Do I... No, I'm not gonna waste my hero equipment ascension materials just yet. Yes, Gail, I do play Genshin. I do play Genshin, yes. I'd like to reiterate, I do play Genshin. There you go. Nah, it's all good, it's all good. Alright, let's go into this fight. Let me just give everybody the armor pieces and stuff, and we'll go into this fight. We'll go with the best armor pieces. Yeah, we'll have to go with the best armor pieces. Also, what I can do here is Hero Ascend to 3. We have enough materials to do this. We're gonna get them up to 3. There we go. I'm not gonna go for the hero light yet because I don't... Again, it depends on if I actually get more copies of this review, which is unlikely at this point in time. I'm not gonna lie. But if I do get more copies of this review, because she is in the general pool, by the way, they've done a great thing with the general pool, because the general pool now has pretty much every single unit in the game that is non-time limited up to Ryu, which is brilliant. I was a little bit worried that they wouldn't, but the general pool having all of that is very, very nice, honestly. It's very, very handy. So like if you go over here, right, and you look at the 11 draw gacha assist, right, she's not here. Wait, why have you lied to me? Somebody lied to me, unless it's in the main gacha pool but not in this. Weird. Somebody showed me the picture and it said that she was in the gacha pool. That's a lie then, man. Where's she at though? They lied to me. Never mind then. Never mind. I may have to go into the banner a little bit more and just see if I can get maybe 1 or 2 more copies, but never mind. Man, I thought she was. I assumed why she wasn't on the picture then if she was, but oh well. I guess I got lied to. I guess I got lied to by other people. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm very, very sad now. I cry every time. I cry every team. I cry every team. Okay. Anyways, let's go into the fight. Let's see what we can do here. Imagine I can get a S clear here. It will be imagine and S clear on EX, sorry, but I'm gonna start off slowly. We're not gonna go hard. We're not gonna go jumping straight into the fight like, oh, we're gonna just go all in. We're gonna go slowly but surely. We're gonna start this off slowly. Which attribute did you choose? 2 plus 15% crits, so one is already defaulted. Second one obviously you want to get and then plus 30 magic. I would advise getting agility as well. The best, okay, so this is the best for any unit in my personal opinion. The best for any unit is double 15% crit, 30 magic, and 30 agility. Those are the 4 stats you want to get in your unit. Basically, for any weapon you choose, that is what you want to go for when you're going for their signature weapon in particular, I should say. So yeah, Starling, Twilight Voice, Ventus Stella. No, actually I want to do this. Yeah, there we go. We're finally doing some damage, baby. Let's go. Finally. Bro, the null magic scares me so much, honestly. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, let's do this. Ooh, one thing I'm a little bit scared about actually is oh my god, we're taking damage at that point, really? Okay. Oh, one thing I might do actually, instead of taking Riveria, now that I'm thinking about it, instead of Riveria, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take Haruhime, because I need somebody who can extend debuffs and buffs actually. I've just realized this. On this team especially, I need that. People might take legal action against my school for their refunds. Wait, what refunds? Wait, what happened? I know you were saying something about the whole situation, but like, wait, what do you mean by refunds? I didn't see that part. Okay, Riveria is dead. Probably should take a, well, Riveria didn't have any buffs on her, actually. I forgot about that. Oh, well, the S-clear didn't happen in this situation, I suppose. Let me see if I can do this, maybe. 1 second. Actually, no, this is useless. 1 second. Alright. So there's the buffs. Calm down, Jamal. Alright. She's gonna launch she's gonna launch this. He's gonna launch this, but I don't know what the gender of the Juggernaut is. She might identify as a girl, I don't know. But the Juggernaut, oh my god, the Juggernaut. Chill. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I am going to heal here. Okay, Ryu's dead as well. Fantastic. You love to see it. I'm gonna just special arts here. Okay, maybe not the best idea there. I'm surprised Ryu died so tremendously, but I guess I have to probably take I might have to take Haruhime. Haruhime might have to come in. Haruhime might have to come in the last slot, basically. We need somebody to heal, basically. Alright, so that didn't go to plan necessarily. We still got a S clear, clearly, because we already got the S clear. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch around stuff. What is this? Wait, what is that emote? I don't even know. Oh, new Ryu's second skill removes the magic defense from him. Yeah, it removes the magic defense, but you kind of won the magic defense because the special arts, basically. The special arts is actually based on the opponent's increase in their STR magic and MRes, basically. So you kind of won it. But no, we're going to take in Haruhime here. I actually need to take Haruhime here. Haruhime is probably a better choice for this fight, in all honesty. So let me change this out. There we go. Riveria, while nice, is not that great, unfortunately. So we're going to have to change things around there. We're going to see how this goes. I don't know. But yeah, because they get a refund and financial aid covers more than the tuition and are supposed to get it within their first 20-30 days of the semester. And they aren't getting it for another 2-3 weeks. Yikes. That is rough. That is actually rough. All right, let's try this out now. Let's see how this goes. I'm very, very curious to see how this will fare. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to change here. Maybe that will work better, maybe. Alright, let's go into the fight, I guess. not having Ryu at a higher limit break makes me a little bit concerned, of course, right? But that's something we'll have to just deal with. I'm very curious to see how well she'll last, of course. Alright. I want to see, actually. 1 second. I have an idea. 1 second. I'm gonna just jump straight into this. 1 second. We'll do that. Wait, what is this? Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And that increases and removes... Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this. There we go. Anyways, to get past units besides getting lucky and drawing them, pay money. That's pretty much it. Is that Demeter FTP? No. Freya was the free-to-play unit. Yeah, Freya was the free-to-play unit from that celebration. But Demeter wasn't, unfortunately. Demeter, I got overtime. Demeter was somebody I got overtime, in all honesty, as well. But yeah, she was a unit that I got over the span of like the last couple of years, basically. I think I got one copy of her from the old banners, then I got more and more over time as well. Can you give yourself Astrea and Magic, mate, please, anytime soon? No? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm just gonna increase our Astrea and Magic. Who do I think is gonna be a anniversary unit? Like I mentioned in my prediction video and we discussed it actually a second ago, funnily enough, but I think it's gonna be something from Zeus and Hera. So I think maybe Zeus, Hera, maybe Althea Zord come back again, because Zeus and Hera, of course, are very what's it called, very much unknowns, right? A lot of people keep wondering about them and everything and all that jazz, and I think a lot of people would like to see, you know, more about them potentially. So yeah, getting them again, and then Zord and Althea are fan favorites as well, so potentially I think maybe something from like the Behemoth fight potentially, or Leviathan fight, go back in the past, something like that would be kind of interesting. So yeah, alright, what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go for you. We'll launch with you. There we go. Wait, what is it? Per each target self-reduction scale, satisfies -2 turns. Alright, let's do that. Who do you think will be the Festa units this month? Eyes and a Loki familiar member. No idea which one, but a Loki familiar member. I think it'll be a Loki familiar member. Yeah, I'm leaning towards potentially somebody like Finn, maybe, or something like that, potentially. Not sure how likely it is, but let's see. I think I'm gonna... Ooh. Hang on a second. I've been doing this a little bit wrong, I feel. 1 second. Alright. We've got a double essay going on here. Low key though. Hold on a second. I have an idea. There we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Hey, Gamer SM, thank you so much for the sub. I see you there. Or did you follow my Twitch? I think it's my Twitch you followed. I have my Twitch activity on for some reason, not my YouTube side. So, I mean, if you guys do, you know, do a super chat or become a member of the channel, I should find out. No issues on that, but yeah. Finn would fit more with Gareth and Riveria, which would be pretty sweet. Feels like Gareth is due a good unit. Yeah, I would say he is. I think Gareth's last good unit was when he was part of the stall team, unfortunately, which was a while ago. Now he's kind of out of the stall team because of all the other options now in the game. Gareth would be nice. The only reason why I'm not saying Lafia, by the way, I know a lot of people might be wondering why I'm not saying Lafia, but Lafia, I feel like, I don't know, we got Lafia just recently in the, you know, we got her very recently in the Volume 13 collaboration event, by the way. But yeah, I don't know if we'll get another one so soon. His best one is what? The NY celebration one? No. I would say, was it the NY? No, it wasn't the NY one. It's this one, yeah. Was this NY last year? I don't remember this, but this one is probably the most recent one that was really good. I would say Godraid, Perez, Emrez, probably. Yeah, I would say this is the case. I would say this one is the best one that we've had recently. This one is okay for being a single target unit, but again, I think a lot of single target units have come out recently, so yeah. Oh, it would be amazing if this anime... See, the thing is, right, I spoke about it a bit in my prediction video, right? Is there is a very good chance they could do something from the Age of Heroes again. There are so many stories that they could do from the Age of Heroes. But... Or Omori Sensei could do from the Age of Heroes, I should say. But the thing is, right, I don't think they'll ever do Albert and Arya from for an anniversary for Danmemo, purely because of it being linked to the main story way too much. Way too much. I think that'll be most likely the situation of where that they do the Albert stuff and whatnot in there primarily. So yeah, I think it's very well. I say that, but we got Zard, Althea, we freaking got Belle's first relationship, direct familial relationship in the 3rd anniversary. So I don't know what Omori Sensei is gonna do, to be quite honest, but that's my personal belief. Very hard isn't gonna be easy with that team. We'll see how it goes. I mean, look, we're here to test out shit. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, oh well, we can come back another day. Oh, hold on a second. Wait. I need to read Ryu again. 1 second. I need to read Ryu 1 second. I feel like I'm not reading Ryu's properly. Okay. I needed to read Ryu's skill again, man. I feel like I was misreading it consistently, and I didn't know what I was doing properly. Okay. One thing I need to do, actually. 1 second. And, how do I do this? I'm trying to think the best way to do this. Hold on. One second, I need to see this. Let me do some research really quickly, because I actually need some help here. I don't remember any I don't remember any assist. Oh, okay, there's I'm trying to remember if there's an assist that does both Emrez down as well as STR down, STR and magic down. Let me have a look and see if there are, because I'm trying to think of a couple of units, because the thing is, right, let me see. I'm looking at my I'm looking at the Discord bot, basically, which allows us to see all of these units, because I need to see if there are any. Because the thing is, right, if we get a assist that is capable of giving us a minus Emrez as well as STR and magic down, that's gonna come in handy, because a lot of power comes from a lot of Ryu's last skill power comes from the opponent's strength and magic being down, as well as the Emrez being down. The thing is, we're getting the Emrez down, but not the STR and magic down, and I don't want to replace any other assist necessarily right now, unfortunately. So I'm trying to have a look and see. Maybe I think we might have to let go of one assist, and I know which one I'm gonna have to get rid of, to be quite honest, but I'm just double checking in case I've missed out on anybody potentially that we have here. It doesn't seem like it. Nope. Let me try and have a look. If any of you guys remember an assist that does. I know, I see one. I don't know if I have this one. I don't know if I have this assist, but let's see. Let's see. Wannabe nerd Aina. Do I have you? I don't know which one it is. I do not know which one it is. That's not it. That's a 2-star assist. That's that one? No, that's receptionist. What is wrong with me? I don't have this assist. No! Why have you forsaken me, Aina? God damn it. I think it was the Data Live assist. Yeah, I think it was the Data Live assist. Why didn't I summon on Data Live? I was waiting for anniversary too much. Where is she? Aina. Where's the Ainas? Wait, did I miss Aina? Yeah, she's here. I think it is not this one. This one. God damn it, I missed out on her. She's the one I needed. I needed her the most. Where were you when I needed you the most? Oh well. I just don't have it. Yeah, it's fine. Was it the Halloween event? Never mind. Yeah. No. It's fine. I noticed it was. Yeah, it is time limited. Fantastic. Is there any other option? Let me have a look. See, we're gonna keep hunting. We're gonna keep hunting. Oh wait, there is another one. Hang on. There is another one. I think I have this one especially. I have this one. Wait, where is she? Are you up here maybe? Yeah. We have her. Brilliant. We do have her. I don't know if I have her at a high limit break, but I do think that one. Yes. Let me just check if she is. I do have her. 1 second. Not Aina, Teona. It'll work. It's what we need. I want to try and see if we can get more damage from Ryu primarily. Again, this is not something I necessarily do regularly, but we're gonna test some shit out. We may as well try and get a maximum level of damage we can get from this Ryu. So let's see. All right, beautiful. Yeah, I know which event it's from. Now that you mention, when you mention Halloween, I remember it's the one where Philvis goes crazy at the end. I remember that story. That story was great, by the way. That was one of my favorite stories, in all honesty. I really like that story. That was a good story. It was like Lafia, Philvis, and everybody. It was crazy. It was good fun though. I unfortunately do not have the higher limit breaks. You know what I'm gonna do here? Wait, what is your main stat? Oh, you're STR, aren't you? You son of a bitch. Oh well, we're gonna have to run with this. We're gonna go very scuffed. We're gonna be very scuffed here. But let's see what we can do. There's no harm in it. I still think we'll be fine. Yeah, alright, let's do this. So, puts that MRes up. There we go. Very nice. Oh, we're taking damage on Ryu. That's not good. That is not good. That is not good at all. Yeah. Nah, it'll be fine. It's on Hero Festa Ryu, man. She's powerful. That's okay, we'll be fine. Oh boy, barely doing any damage, by the way. I must admit, I'm not gonna lie. Is kinda munka. Okay, counters go off. Come on. Beautiful. Guarding, by the way. Guarding. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Come on, increase your strength and magic, buddy. I know you want to increase your strength and magic sometime soon. Don't lie to me. He's not increasing his strength and magic. This is a problem. It's a very big problem. We're gonna do this. Okay. Wait, what did he do there? I didn't even see what he did there. I'm so confused. He just went, and then just didn't do anything there. Okay. Okay, please, calm down. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. Okay, that didn't do too much, actually. Never mind. I was a little bit stressed there. Why did he increase his STR only in that turn? That's very intriguing. Okay. Alright, no problem. We will continue attacking. We're not doing any damage here, by the way, I must admit. Can you increase? How much more does he have? Oh, his STR is for 40 for 4 more turns. That's fine. Oof. Well, that didn't really go to plan. I guess +1 is really the limit. Okay, so I think the thing is, right? Well, Ryu died. The wrong Ryu died, I should say, specify there. But that was expected, to be quite honest. I mean, Ryu is only +1, 3 hero ascension. Very hard. It wasn't really gonna work. I think if we had Ryu at +3, obviously she would be in a much better position, right? But only +2. I mean, it was anyways gonna be very rough, to say the least, to be quite honest. But still, I think the thing is, right, I think what a lot of people are doing, by the way, to give you an idea on how exactly this works, or the scoring works, from my understanding, is that basically you get a lot of score for basically being basically dealing a lot of damage on one hit. And so a lot of people, I feel like, are running like a blend of like light wind effectively, from my understanding. I don't know what teams everybody is running. That's my assumption. I don't know how true that is. I have no idea, but I assume that would be something like that. Another thing that you could do, right, and this is something that you could do, is increase a lot more power as well by obviously bringing in a unit like Lafia, Shorthead Lafia, for being a sacrificial unit basically, right? Dealing that minus 40% MRes and the 30% single target attack damage, get a big boost through that. So yeah, so I think a lot of people are doing stuff like that, but yeah, unfortunately, I think that's where our journey ends when it comes to, well, this team. Unfortunately, I was hoping that I could maybe try and do EX with this team, which would have been very interesting with a +1 Ryu, but it would have probably gone not too bad, not too likely. Yes, less turns plus highest damage. It's the usual way of them scoring it. But I do think that there's, I think, a more of an emphasis on getting it done with the highest damage with this one. I think you get more score for this final trial by just doing it as fast as possible. But the other final trial, I think it is more so based on that one big head basically. So yeah, I think that's the case here. All right, I guess we can call it there for in terms of the final trial. I think I'm gonna go to farming some of the events. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions. I think we're just gonna be sitting here and just rinse and repeating the farm stage basically. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this team and yeah, we will do this. I'm gonna take this team so that I can basically do a, you know what I'm gonna also do? Use my skip tickets. Why not? Make my life a lot easier. Make my life a lot easier because I'm not using my skip tickets anywhere else at the moment. But the thing is, right, I'm gonna be using this team because I can basically use Bell to effectively also help out with outfit level farming effectively, and he can one-hit KO, which is very, very nice. Thumbs up on that. One thing I'm actually going to do before I do anything else, and this is something you guys can watch in today's video, by the way, is how you can efficiently outfit farm. Remove the breastplate. Get out of here. We don't need any defense for you. This way, none of the team members basically have any sort of equips on them, as far as I know. Let me just double check, because you never know. I might have used this unit once upon a time and I gave them like a breastplate or paladin armor or something. Yeah, we're fine. So yeah, physical win team. The physical win team would probably not do so well in that. Would it not do so well? The thing is, there aren't that many physical wind unit options, unfortunately, right? You only have, I would say, the only real good physical option I would say is, of course, the Bell and Ryu from the first, from the, what's it called? The first episode of this anime season. There we go, got there in the end. I was like, brother, what was it called? I don't remember what it was called. The Bell and Ryu assist, right? The Bell and Ryu adventure, sorry. I think they're the only good options in terms of wind physical, because I can't think of anybody else who's really good, in all honesty. I really cannot. Let me check, actually. I don't remember that many wind physical units, actually. Let me just check. But the thing is, right, anyways, you want to take at least one more magic unit, because you want to try and strip away the null magic so that, you know, Ryu can attack. Otherwise, she's just going to be hitting a wall of, like, nulls, basically. Let me see. No, not assist. What am I doing here? Let me go back to adventure. Wind. Physical? Yeah, physical wind. Let's see. So this Eyes, what did she do? I don't remember. She was a very recent release, actually. No, she's not that recent. No. She was one of the SO releases, but I'm misremembering it. She was an older SO release. I thought for some reason she was like SO8 or SO7. Which, by the way, guys, one thing I want to point out, by the way, is that next week's event, which is probably going to be SO10, right? It's probably going to be a 2-unit banner. It's probably going to be 2-unit, most likely. So there's going to be 2 banners, 2 units each. Provided there's no Hero Festa, just randomly they'll just chuck in next week's banner, which is also possible. It could just be a Hero Festa for the SO10 release, I don't know. But that's basically something that we will be getting, so keep wary. It won't be a large banner, so it may feature some good units as well in there. There'll be non-time limited, so if you have Prism Bonds, you can use them. I mean, he's decent-ish now. I wouldn't necessarily say he's an amazing unit, but he is somewhat decent, especially now with his 80% per damage buff, right? Which is there. You obviously have this Yuri as well, who's relatively solid, I would say. he's also a decentish option, but not amazing because again he's more so focused around being an AoE attacker. Ridari is good for more of a physical rush team, not necessarily something I would use in obviously a PvE content, and he's old as well. That's another factor as well. So Wind physical, I wouldn't necessarily say it's blessed with the best units. In all honesty, I would probably say Wind Magic is still the way to go, most likely. It's just that for Wind Magic you probably need a lot more units, a lot more units probably. And the right assists, to be honest. I would say that's another thing that I would suggest probably. More so than anything else. I would suggest that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. But yeah, I'm hoping I can finish the farm for these for this event by Sunday maybe, because that would make my life a lot easier in terms of well, I get easy access to gnome tickets and stuff, which by the way, I would stock up on your gnome tickets as well if possible. If you're a new player or an older player, you're gonna want to save up your gnome tickets for the anniversary as well, because the anniversary will obviously have time limited units, by the way. I know some people were wondering if we'll not have time limited units or anything, but we will have time limited units still. By the way, I'm having a cookie, so ignore me. I'm a growing lad. I'm at the age of 23. I'm a growing lad. How do I beat that stage? You should be able to beat it relatively easily if you have any units. You've leveled them up. Juggernaut and stuff should be able to beat it, honestly. Should I pull for the white hair? The one is next to new Ryu is meta. If you mean Althea, up to you. If you're building a win team, yes, but otherwise probably not. In all honesty, I would save up for the Hero Festa now, to be quite honest. I wouldn't use her there. I wouldn't summon for her, to be quite honest, because we're super close to the new Hero Festa. I would very much advise going for Hero Festas more so than Althea, to be quite honest. But in all honesty, to beat this stage, just take your strongest units, set up your units in the right way possible, in terms of taking the right right assists, right adventures, and go in. In fact, I would probably say if you've leveled up any of your latest units that you may have pulled, right? Maybe they're limit break and stuff like that. Take them in and go and do the fight, basically. Because I know I was on a new account I made. I didn't summon for that much. I think I just summoned for some of the Hero Festas and that's it. And they managed to run through the stage very easily. Fate Song RD isn't a good unit in terms of this fight, in all honesty. Fate Song RD is more of a unit you'll use in PvP and maybe other types of PvE. You're gonna want to use that in PvP only. She's not gonna be able to... it depends on what limit break she is. Personally, I don't know if she'll be able to clear this stage. Actually, let me see. Let me take my +2 RD. I don't know, what is your limit break for your RD, KitKat? What is she at? What's the, how many dupes does she have? +2, +3? What's the situation with her? Let me see. I don't think she'll be good because again, she's very much a balanced unit. She doesn't have the right stats, and I mean, if you look at this, it's not the greatest impression. But one second, let me give Sacred Oath to you. There we go. Wait, are you? Oh, you're magic as well, man. I got it. You gotta be kidding me. It's okay. She's gonna have to run Sacred Oath for now. How are my level 50 units taking that hit? Okay. Okay, she can do a decent amount of work there, but I mean, she's also +2. I mean, if you have her at a higher limit break and if you have her right weapon, she will probably be able to help it out. Just getting no, don't just get the unit for clearing a stage. Fate Song RD is really good for PvP, but just general usage. And if you don't have the team for her, she's just gonna be there. I would suggest waiting. Save for the Hero Festa. You'll get a really good set of units there. let's go back to the main team. If you're saving your Iris, I mean, if you want to get RD, if you really like RD, go for her. But I personally would recommend for a new player to just save up for the new anniversary Hero Festas instead. In all honesty, don't waste your Iris on the current banners because you don't have the teams for them. Whereas if you can get a Hero Festa unit, you'll be able to have the team for them, right? That's my personal opinion, and that's why I'm suggesting it. You'll just have more fun with the game in that regards, at least in terms of being able to clear the events and stuff. Again, if you want to get RD, absolutely go for it. I always say this: waifu over meta. Many others in the chat would also say waifu over meta. If you like the character and if you like the, and in this situation I would also say husbando over meta. If you like Gareth or Bet or somebody like that, absolutely go for them. But if you're wanting to get good units, save in all honesty, because the Hero Festas will be far superior. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's keep going. But yeah, in terms of the next event, we're probably going to get SO10, by the way, as an adaptation. So if you want to keep up to date with the Sword of Rotoria stuff, I would highly recommend reading up on the Volume 9 adaptation and Volume 8 adaptation we've already gotten right, because I know some people probably were waiting on like, oh, I don't want to read it right now, I'll probably wait till later on. And if you are interested in reading the stories right, of course I would suggest reading Volume 9 for sure, because Volume 10 is very, very good. Bro, you guys, I'm just gonna say this, you guys aren't ready for when Danmemo adapts Volumes 11 and 12. It is ridiculous. Some of the stuff that happens in those two light novels is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I genuinely cannot believe still to this day as to what happens in those, man. It is crazy. It is genuinely nuts, honestly. Like I think in terms of, would it be the most shocking thing? I would probably say it's one of the most shocking things we've had in Danmachi. It's nuts. It's honestly nuts. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. All right, 1 second. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. But yeah, if you're looking to farm Iris and stuff, I would highly advise you guys go check out the new video, by the way. It goes through a lot more detail in terms of like exactly how farming Iris works and stuff like that for outfit levels and stuff. Very much recommended. It's a pretty good source of Iris, especially if you have a lot of units. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's a very good source of Iris. Oh, let me know. Okay, quick question, just to make sure you guys can hear the music, right? Just to double check. I'm just double checking because I don't want it to be another case again where 2 weeks in a row no music, and then I realize like 1 hour, 1.5 hour into the stream that I'm the only one listening to this music again. Which, I mean, it would be very funny, to be quite honest, but I mean, I hope it's not the case. Fingers crossed it's not the case. All right, I was actually, somebody mentioned to me as well that we were supposed to get an announcement for the 10th big project for Danmachi as well, but they didn't announce anything today. It was just the online exhibition. But yeah, it's the story that won't be retold. So yeah, I mean, yeah, true, it's very true. That was it's crazy. But yeah, it's something in terms of like what's it called. But yeah, I was really hoping that this would be the case with I was really hoping that we get the announcement today. I was expecting it to be like an anime, new anime or something, but yeah. But yeah, it's just like this music is good. Okay, good. But yeah, it's I was really hoping for something good. I was really hoping for it today. I actually need to see the online exhibition. I haven't checked out the online exhibition yet. I've heard that it's decent. It's got good artwork and stuff. But let's see. I'm very curious to see how good it actually is. I might make a video on it, maybe me going through the artwork and the exhibition. I don't know if there's any rules or regulations, considering it's fair use and it's online. I mean, it should be fine. But I might make a video on it, just going through it. Maybe there might be some spoilery stuff, but if there is, I'll probably leave a big spoiler warning before we get to that point. I'll have to, but I'm thinking of making a video on it or something, because I'd like to go through the online exhibition and see exactly what they have on show, basically, right? In terms of the history of Danmachi. I assume they'll go through everything that, released and stuff as well. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to say the least, for sure. But I don't know what they'll do for the next anime, because I don't think it's going to be season 5. I will say this. I don't think season 5 is going to happen anytime soon, to be quite honest, purely because we're so close to the light novels. We don't know when volume 19 is going to come out as well, right? So we don't know if it's like, okay, whenever the anime comes out, if he's going to finish off the next arc. We don't know. We don't know if Amori Sensei is going to finish off the next arc. I'd rather we basically get a... if we are going to get an anime, I do think we're gonna be getting potentially Argonaut. That's a bit of copium though. Argonaut. Vesta as a sequel to Arrow of Orion is likely. The one thing I'd love is them to redo Sword Oratoria, honestly. I'd love it. I'm gonna have to translate that because I actually don't know what that means. Orima, I'm so sorry, but I don't speak I'm not gonna assume which language is that. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. Is that Spanish or Portuguese? I don't know. I assume it's one of the two. Should we save the new bonds for anniversary or use them on this new review? If you want to use these bonds, it's no problem, because the Prism bonds aren't used for time limited units or Hero Festa units. So you're not really going to be dismissing them necessarily, but I would say you should use your Prism bonds more wisely. If you think that this review is going to be worth it for you and your team, go for it. Otherwise, I would say save for maybe a unit that's closer to +5. If you have this review at like +3 or +4, sure, you can go ahead and do that because it's close to +5. But otherwise, I would say be a little bit more patient with your Prism bonds. If they do new anniversary with Materia and Belle's mom, I pray that they make her look kind of like her, but a bit better in Alpha. No, that's not gonna happen, because we know that Materia was weak all along. We know that she was suffering from a disease, basically. We know she was always weak. In fact, we know that she was never in the right position. Like, Althea was the stronger of the two sisters, basically. So unfortunately that's not gonna happen. At best, if we do get when we do get Materia, she'll probably be an assist at most, in my personal opinion. When best units will come out probably in 2 weeks time, when we get the Hero Festa. Next week or in 2 weeks time, I don't know, probably then. I assume the best units will be around that time. If not, I would assume the best units will release during the anniversary in June. That's when the best units will definitely release, for sure. Because we don't know if the next Hero Festas will actually be good or not. Most likely they should be good because they're Hero Festas. Track record suggests they'll be amazing. But if we want to be definitive, the anniversary. June is when we'll start getting amazing units. Amazingly power creeping units, basically. So, yeah. If that's what you mean, then yes, we will be getting the best units inevitably. Alright, but I hope that was right. If I don't know, again, I assume it was Spanish and what Baku said, basically, and it is when best units are coming out. If so, yeah, there you go then. There you go. Hopefully I could help you out in some way, shape, or form, mate. Hopefully I could help you out in some way, shape, or form. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to see what's happening in the WEC. Less than 2 hours to go. What's the situation? Toyota's 1 and 2, Cadillac 3, Ferrari 4. Man, Ferrari disappoints even in freaking endurance racing, man. I can't believe it. I was actually going to do. I'm probably still gonna do it tomorrow evening. Maybe we might do a longer. I don't know. I want to do it either this week or next week. I'm leaning towards it doing it next week. But this week would have made more sense because the endurance race is actually going on. On Twitch, I was planning on doing like an 8-hour or 12-hour race, basically. From basically an actual 12-hour. Well, in game it would be 24 hours. But IRL, it would be like a 12-hour race, basically, where I'm just like actually just going around a track again and again and again for 12 hours straight. I wanted to do it, but I think I'll do it next week, maybe on stream, probably on Twitch. We'll do it on Twitch for sure. But yeah, it's something that I was planning on doing this week, but I have submissions planned out and I have to actually do a lot of writing for those submissions, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to work on that probably instead. Not probably, definitively I have to work on it. So yeah, I'll get around to it. All right, let's get to farming, baby. I don't know how much we've done so far. I feel like we've done a decent amount. I mean, of course, it's not as fast as if I were to use an auto clicker or something like that, right? Which, by the way, I have to say this, auto clickers are fine for the most part. Of course, according to TOS, it's technically not fine, but you'll not get banned for it. It's the same thing with many other gacha games. Auto clickers are more or less just allowed, in all honesty, because they it's just, it would be a hassle if they were to ban a lot of people for auto clicking, especially, you know, setting a precedent like that would be very, very bad. So yeah, it is fine, but you can use it. It's just technically against TOS. Now, if you were to tell them to their face like, oh, I use auto clicker, they'll definitely ban you. Just don't tell them that you're using an auto clicker, basically. Alright. I am very curious to see how the auto system actually, speaking of auto, I'm very curious to see how the auto system will work in what's it called, Battle Chronicle, actually, because we do know that there is going to be an auto system, but I'm hoping that the auto system is smooth-ish, to be quite honest, because we haven't seen much gameplay in full flesh, right? We've just seen bits and bobs of gameplay for that game, and we actually don't know much about the mechanics and stuff like that, right? Of course, I reacted to the trailer and I saw some things, but I didn't know what was what. I was just making guesses, right? And the thing is, right, there was an auto system, but it doesn't show how well the AI actually controls the characters and how well they go through the event, right? Because the auto system may be bad, right? It may be like, okay, you switch on an auto system, it barely gets 1 star in the event, and it's like, brother, really are you gonna tell me that that's all you can do? Come on now, come on. That would be very stupid, in my personal opinion. That would be very, very stupid, but we'll see how it goes. I have no idea on how it's gonna go and how it's gonna be done, but fingers crossed it's done well, to be quite honest. Fingers crossed it's done well. All right, come on, take down Delphine. There we go. Very, very nice. Good job, Belle. I love it. I want to see at the end of this, by the way, how many outfit points we've gotten for everybody, because they were all, I'm pretty sure, outfit level 1. Maybe 1 or 2 might have been outfit level 2, but I think for the majority part, everybody was outfit level 1, basically. So I'm very curious to see how much iris we've gained from that. I'm gonna estimate around 150 iris, I would say. I'm gonna guess 150 iris. Probably around there. Maybe 100 iris. I'll call 100 iris. Not 150. I'll call 100 iris. I'm at 7,700 right now, which is a good amount, by the way. I'm very, very happy with where we are in terms of the amount. Oh, no. Okay, at the end of the stream, before we end the stream, I am going to need to do one more thing, actually. I need to actually do my war game runs. I forgot about war games entirely. Frig, I almost forgot. I entirely just forgot about war games. I'm so sorry on that front. I need to do war games as well. So we need to do war games, and once we're done with war games, we will be able to basically get around to just doing the other things normally then. Beautiful. Okay. I was like, I'm forgetting something. I know I need to do something on stream today. I don't remember what exactly I need to do on stream. I'm just forgetting tremendously, but I now I remember. I remember now. We need to do war games for sure. By the way, make sure you do your war game runs. By the way, make sure you get your war game runs in. The thing is, right, I would always recommend, even if you don't have a good enough team, if you don't have a strong team, still do war games, because you're getting free iris basically, right? Obviously don't use your don't buy passes or anything of that sort. Just use your runs whenever you're on the game, and try and get as high as possible. Basically try and get as high as possible, because the more iris you get, the better. It's going to be good for you basically when you're starting to save up for, you know, the anniversary or a hero festa or whatever it may be. So I would always recommend to do that. Always would recommend doing that. All right, beautiful. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. Play again. Come on. Chop chop, baby. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright. When you destroy my team, follow me. You're on NA, right? Are you on NA, MacDiesel? Because remember, we have to also acknowledge the fact that technically, you know, you have to be on the same server, which I feel like that's something that they need to probably change in the near future, probably. I think they need to combine EU and NA low-key, though. I do think that's something that they need to do in the future, to be quite honest, is combine the two servers, to be quite honest. That is something they need to probably do, in all honesty. But yeah, sure. If I face you, you can tell me if I'm facing you. Tell me if I'm facing you, and I'll definitely add you, for sure. Sure. Alright, let's see. Oh man. Hero light, beautiful. Thank you for the hero light, even though that's not the right hero light, by the way. I love how they call, I forgot that they call this the hero light. Actually, was it hero light, or did I misread it? I'm pretty sure it was hero light. Oh, it's hope light. Sorry. I was like, there's no way they've called this hero light as well. It's just hope light. Okay, never mind. It would have been extremely funny for them to call the event exchange currency hero light as well as the actual normal hero light. It would have been too funny, because I think this is when they added Ascension, if I'm not mistaken. I remember being so mad at them adding Hero Ascension. I thought it was one of the worst things they've done. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad. In the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that bad, because over time you managed to collect a lot and you didn't use it on everybody. You never were meant to use it on everybody. So in that regards, it was actually not bad. I mean, compared to some other games, like I know SDS Grand Cross added their own version of like Hero Ascension and SA Awakening, basically, right, and stuff like that. And I remember so many players hated it because there was no way to do it outside of being a whale, basically. If you weren't a whale, good luck getting those extra stars on your unit. So I was kind of glad the way that the way that Danmachi did it, because at least it was mostly farmable, right? Of course you can buy it and you can get it from harder pits of content and stuff like that, but I mean, generally speaking, I think that this is a far superior way of doing it, because it's a lot more easier. In all honesty, it's way more easier. And they will never combine servers. I think at this point they won't, in all honesty. I doubt it as well, to be quite honest. It's unlikely, unless they believe that costs can be reduced, which theoretically, yes, in a way they would be reduced a bit, but still, I mean, yeah, I doubt they will ever combine the servers. To be honest, I don't think they even know how to combine servers, to be honest, over at WFS, to be quite honest. I ain't gonna lie. WFS, unfortunately, I don't think they have the smartest brains in their company, in all honesty, at this point, unfortunately. Well, I say that, but they do make games like Heaven Burns Red, which is still solid, but, you know, it is... it's still not the best, I would say. Let me actually check if they've actually done something recently here. 1 second. One thing I've loved doing recently, by the way, is looking at all these companies like presentation materials for their financial year and shit like that. In all honesty, it is so interesting to me. In all honesty, it's so interesting to me because it's just like, ooh, let me see what they've done this year. Oh, did they do this? Did they do something good, bad? What did they do? You know, let me have a look and see. You know, unfortunately, the thing is, right, Gree slash WFS, the parent company of WFS is Gree, by the way. The thing is, right, they don't talk about anything apart from Heaven Burns Red in their presentation material for some reason. They put like a paragraph, I think it was like a paragraph or two for Isekai Memories, Slime Isekai Memories, a lot more about Another Eden, and then just a lot about Heaven Burns Red. There's nothing else about Danmachi or any of their other titles, which is very interesting to me. Whereas if you look at a game company like, for example, K-Lab, for example, right? K-Lab has very poor performing games, by the way. Some of them did horribly last year. I think some of them had like a minus 30% in revenue or minus 40% in revenue, which is insane if you think about it, right? And they still mentioned it and still talked about it and still mentioned like potential ways of them to improve it. But like, yeah, I was like surprised that Gree just doesn't talk about anything, in all honesty, outside of Heaven Burns Red, and that's about it. It's very interesting to me, to be quite honest. Very interesting. But yeah, I was very curious. It was very interesting when I saw that, and I was just like, huh, fair enough, I suppose, fair enough. All right, let's see now. We're doing well in terms of the farm, baby. In terms of the farm, we're doing well. But yeah, Gree does not have anything. You know what I want to look at, actually? This is I mean, Akatsuki, I think people already look at. I'm very curious to see what these guys have done. I'm trying to look at Bandai's. I've never seen Bandai's presentations, you know? I want to see what they have in terms of their presentation material. There we go. This is something I want to see. I want to see what they have here in terms of what they have, because Bandai are a very interesting company to me because they have so many games under their body of work, I suppose. You have Dragon Ball, you have obviously Tekken, the From Software games with like Elden Ring and stuff like that, and it's just like, I want to see what they've got in store. Wait, that's it, brother? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Damn. Oh, okay then. I mean, I guess so. I suppose that's I mean, sure, I suppose. Oh well, I mean, it's still fun. I need to check out more game companies like that, man. I want to see what they have in terms of the pipeline and stuff like that, because I feel like they end up having stuff like that, and it's very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me, to be quite honest. I love the one thing, by the way. If you guys want to check out the music that's being played in the background, by the way, go check out the description of this stream, by the way. Big shout outs to my buddy Stray Michael. He's done a fantastic job with the Dokkan lo-fi stuff, man. Definitely very nice. I have to give him a shout out as well, to be quite honest. He's doing a great job with the lo-fi stuff, so give him some love on his channel as well. He's just started creating content, well, content being these lo-fi music tracks, which is brilliant. But yeah, big shout outs to him for sure. He's doing extremely well there, extremely well. All right, let's see now. I'm very curious to see how much we've farmed so far. Have we gone down the 999 mark? I don't think we have, because I've been going slow, in all honesty. In the grand scheme of things, I've been going very slow. But I think, I mean, like I said, slow and steady wins the race. As long as we can get the farms done, that would be very nice, for sure. Let me see. There we go. All right, let me check how much stamina we're on. I don't even know. Oh, we're still way too high. Let me see. Can I? No. Okay. Let me actually check. We're gonna have a yonder over here first and foremost. So yeah, we've definitely used 2000 stamina ish basically there. Did we get how many Book of Truths have we gotten? I'm very curious. Oh boy. Okay, we're still a ways away from it. 3800 there. All right. Let me see how many outfit refinements we've gotten. We've still not completed it. 36 and 2. Okay, it's gonna go one by one. 45. Okay, basically. Wait, what is that? Battle pass have been added. That's a lie. There are still some here, but it's okay. The fire of that dragon, can it be considered dark magic attack or fire attack damage? I don't know, in all honesty. I actually don't know. I think it would be fire. I think it would be fire. I actually don't know. I'm not sure. In all honesty, I actually don't know. It's something I've never looked into, to be quite honest. I'm not gonna lie. It's not something I really looked into. I'd assume it would be fire, though. Like I said, I think it would be fire. I'm not sure. Not sure whatsoever. Let me get the whetstones. There we go. Beautiful. Let me get these medium whetstones and these small whetstones. There we go. And let's do some gotcha. Somebody gotcha. There we go. 3-star ticket already. Beautiful. Love to see it. All right, let's see. Come on, give me the goods. That's not the goods, Elise. That is not the goods. Give me the goods. But yeah, I need to get these 3-star tickets out of the way as well, to be quite honest as well. So part of the reason why we're doing this as well is to get these 3-star tickets. Wow, we're getting really lucky here. This is insanely lucky. Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess we're pretty much done, I suppose. Damn, we almost got all the 3-star tickets in one shot. That's insane. Let's see what we get here. Five 3-star tickets. Come on, give me a rainbow door. Oh, okay. Please be a modern unit, I beg. Come on, game, I beg. All the way. You're going all the way. No, it's no 3-star. Go all the way. Fake out. Come on. Nope, that's not it. Come on, go all the way. Nope, that's not it either. All the way? No, you're not going all the way. Okay, the final one has to go all the way. There you go. Let's see what we get here. Please be something good. Is that Apollo? Is that a... No, it's Dionysus. Okay. I was like, is that Apollo? No, it's this Dionysus. Poison. Max, I mean it's good for stall teams. Very good for stall teams even. What do I have him at? Oh my god, I can limit break him. I'm gonna MLB him right now. So I can sell his... I mean, I could already sell his surplus and stuff, but... Still, I'm gonna just do this right now. Get it out of the way. Come on, that. Chop, chop. Get her done. Get her done. An MLB assist, baby. Dionysus. Another MLB assist in the lottery. Probably one of my most useless ones, to be quite honest, because I don't run stall. But still, I mean, at least it's a limit break nonetheless. It's still a limit break. Alright, we're going up in the world, baby. 7,812. Alright, let's go and do some war games quickly. I'm gonna go do some war games because we need to get my passes used up. Otherwise, it's just gonna stack up. The infamous Ryu team, DN Kirkwood. Big shout outs to this guy, by the way. Oh, he's got the ST assist slots as well. Big ups to this guy, man. I love these teams, man. It's something I want to do on stream, maybe in the future for a potential. The thing is, right, the only issue with war games is, right, you have only 10 passes, right? I'd love to do a stream of just continuously doing war games with like a Bell only team or a Freya only team or something like that, or like a combination of like Otarl and Freya only, or a Bell and Hestia only, combinations of maybe like captains and their familiar heads. Maybe that would be something cool. I might consider doing that for the next for the next war games, not familiar war games. For the next war games, I might do something like that where it's like captain of the familiar as well as the leader of the familiar. So we might do something like that in the future. Maybe like Bell, Hestia, Asfi, Hermes. Obviously we have Finn, Loki, Otara, Freya, Shakti, Ganesha. Well, the thing is with Shakti, Ganesha, we don't... Bro, I didn't realize this until recently with the release with the buff of the 3rd anniversary Shakti, we haven't had a Shakti since the 3rd anniversary. We haven't had a release of Shakti since the 3rd anniversary. It's insane, man. I like Shakti as a. I don't know why we haven't gotten a new Shakti, to be quite honest. It's insane to me. I'd love to see an event with Shakti again, to be quite honest. We need a new Shakti. We are getting Anna Kitty and everybody else and stuff like that, and that's fair. They're really good characters as well. But where's the love for Shakti, man? Where's the love for Shakti? I need me a new Shakti. To be honest, I think WFS are too scared of making another broken Shakti. Bro, I still remember that casino Shakti from like ages back. She was so broken, bro. She was so broken for everybody. I remember how good she was. Oh man, I honestly cannot believe how OP they made her, man. It's insane how good they made her. The Ganesha was shit though, I'm not gonna lie. The Ganesha was shit. I think the Ganesha, he gave stun res and that's it? I think, or something along those lines. It was very poor. It was very, very weird. Okay, thank God. I was about to say, please don't. I'm surprised. How did Bell survive that? The Wind Bell. Melia just fell over, to be quite honest. I guess it's because she's a balanced unit, so she has lower HP maybe. But considering Bell is only +2, I'm surprised on that front. Also, don't be like me, by the way. I would advise people not to use their Hero Light until they're +4 or +5, to be quite honest. I'm just an idiot and I like using my Hero Light on +2s and +1s like a dumbass, to be quite honest. Don't do that. Don't be like me. Do not be like me. You're better off using your Hero Light on something a bit better. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, Bingo. I did not mean to do that. Alright, let's see. Approaching 4K points? Hey, let's go. I didn't see where you were. I saw you and Master Sama were at top. That's it, pretty much. I'm just using, I'm just climbing the ladder slowly but surely, to be honest. I just remembered I had to use my passes as well, to be quite honest. I completely forgot about it. Alright. I don't like war games, to be honest. I just do it to get the Iris and hightail it out of there. Whatever rank I reach, very, very cool. Galeriot Jr. at 4K. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Keep doing that shit. Nope. I will say, I am very surprised that the meta on JP is so weird though. I will say that. The meta on JP is just odd. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the top teams on JP recently, right? And I'm thinking of making videos like that potentially in the near future, where we go over potentially like JP's top war games teams and stuff like that, as well as obviously NAs. But it's just weird because you see on NA we have so many Magic teams only, pretty much, right? It's primarily just Magic teams. JP is the opposite. People are just running physical teams still. It's weird. It's weird. Short-haired Lafia is very good. I'd recommend probably getting a copy of the unit. I wouldn't... If there is anything I would say going for completely, short-haired Lafia is probably the primarily the one I would suggest maybe going for. But even then I would probably say just get one copy and then save up for the future. Again, Hero Festas are what you need to save up for now. I think I'm on Braver too. Please don't beat me, homie. Listen, if we face each other, that's fine. Well, actually, no. You're on EU, right, Baku? Or did you switch over to NA? Did you switch over to NA or are you on EU? If you're on EU, we'll not face each other. Don't worry. Alright, there we go. Astrea is no match for me. Hey, Sir Bree Gaming, what's up, mate? How are you doing? How are you doing? I still need to get around to doing the modifications to the badges, man. I keep forgetting it. I keep forgetting it, and I keep feeling bad. I need to change the badges soon. I need to remember to do that. I need to put like a sticky note, man. Hello, Test. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yes, I need to change the badges soon. I need to change the badges soon. The thing is, the badges. Part of me wants to probably just use. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna do that. But I know so many people who would just do the ranks and stuff. But I'm gonna actually use the ones that I commissioned, which is Digivices from Digimon. It's the one that I use on Twitch, and it's the ones that will come over here. Because I know some people, what they do is they do like the rankings, right? I know like way back when some people would do the in gacha stuff basically as their badges for the membership. So you would have people doing like maybe like the rankings and stuff like that. So in Danmachi's case, it would be like DCBAS maybe, right, in terms of how long you've subscribed for or become a member for. I don't want to do that. I want to use my actual ones that I have commissioned for and I have available for me to use. So yeah, I need to do that soonish. All right, back to outfit farming as well we go. Play again. There we go. One second. Let me just do this 1 second. Let me switch this off for now. 1 second. I'm on the. Oh, you're on the same server. Yeah, I sent you the, but you didn't accept me because you didn't fulfill the qualifications. That's it. Unfortunately not. But anyways, I think our guild is apparently going to get disassembled anyways, to be honest, soonish. Because it's got a lot of players who are not playing and whatnot. So we're gonna merge with another familia who is gonna be, they have their own leadership and everything, and it's much more harsher. So yeah, I'm gonna be in that familia most likely now. Alright, let's see. Red Justice Medal, very, very nice. Let's keep going. Complete the quest. Yeah. All right, there we go. Hopefully now it's a little bit more smoother because I've been trying to check everything and see if everything's a-okay, and it seems fine now. But yeah, it was just like, please, actually let me work. Let me it work, please. Boop, 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 I'm actually just checking stuff on the stream side, so just give me 1 second. I'm just seeing like how everything is in terms of like how the system works, because I feel like YouTube's dashboard thing is a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. So for me it's just like I try and understand how it works and stuff, because I'm still new to streaming on YouTube, right? For those of you who don't know, I'm technically primarily a Twitch streamer. So yeah. Let me see. 1 second. 1 second. Oh my god, there's somebody who commented on my video. I wish the person who commented on my video just came into my live stream right now so that I could explain that situation to them. that would be funny. I could join back. No, that would be fine, because anyways we're probably gonna merge with another familiar, right? So a lot of things are shifting over, so it's okay. You can stay with Immortals if you want. But yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna shift over and shit like that. So I need to actually talk with the leader of Vesta at some point, because we need to I need to discuss like exactly when are we gonna do it and everything. So I know like I have to give this leadership to somebody else potentially, or who should I give it to and stuff like that. Let's keep playing again. Yeah, I mean, a little improvement is good. I mean, just improve consistently. All you need to do is get to a certain point where, familiars are going to want you effectively, because the thing is, right, top familiars, especially the top 16, top 25 familiars, basically want you to effectively get to king 1 slash jester 3, as well as get top 500 in Record Buster, top 500, top 75, top 750 in Record Buster. Usually that's the mark. But it is a slow process. It's something that you have to do over time, and it's something I always tell people, like, try and get a balancing act going a little bit, at least for the first couple of months, if possible, in the game. Try and get good units for both Record Buster and War Games, and then you can probably make a good, then you can focus on one or the other, potentially, right? As long as you can get into the top 1000 of Record Buster and maybe like King 1, then you can push for one or the other. Like, you can make a push for Record Buster, or you can make a push for War Games, primarily. So yeah. One second, let me just see. Shabby at all. One second, I'm trying to reply to a comment in one of my videos, so I'm doing that at the same time. Let me see. All right, there we go. All right, let's keep going. I love that this has been a very chill stream, by the way. I must admit, last week we were just doing Final Trial again and again and again, and I like this being a chill stream. We need to do. I definitely want to do more of this, where it's just like me farming the event and stuff. Even though it may not seem very enticing, at least I can get an opportunity to chat with you guys and stuff like that for sure. On the Iris side, special arts animation. All right, let's go. There we go. Let's keep going. But yeah, I had to just reply because somebody asked about like exactly how you know, the system works and stuff, usually because they just got into the game because there's more story content and stuff, right? So he was asking, like, he thought that the gacha game gave everything for free, which there's no gacha game that gives anything away for free. I'm sorry. If you do believe that to be the case, you're playing a weird gacha game that, hey, probably is the best gacha game out there, to be quite honest, for the consumer. But yeah, I mean, there are so many gacha games that actually give shit out for free, right? I mean, so many people would point out games like Dragalia Lost and you know, I think it was what was it? It was Ore Breakers or something like that. I don't remember the name. Oh my god, how can I forget the name of that game? But that very old shonen gacha game, it was called Ore, and it was really friendly to players. It gave out so much stuff. But the problem is, when you give out so much stuff, it's kind of a downside as well, because then you run into an issue of where, well, players don't want to necessarily summon and, you know, spend money on the game because, oh, you can get everything for free, right? So there are good things and bad things of being a very free-to-play gacha, unfortunately. And the bad thing is, well, you'll never be able to, the game may shut down sooner than later, to be quite honest. That is the big issue. That is the big issue with these gacha games, in all honesty. Is that it's just like you wanna hope that they survive, but they are also very free to play. But being too free to play is also a thing, unfortunately. Being too free to play is also a thing. Damn. It's weird to say that, but yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Alright, let's keep going. I think I've been getting good stock of Hero Fulna as well through this event, I'm not gonna lie. I think the drop rates for this event, for the Hero Fulna, have been very good, to be quite honest. That's 2 in a row. I mean, I guess if you are trying to farm Hero Fulna, probably do the last stage of the Part 3 event, I'd say. Seems very valuable. Seems very valuable. All right, let's see. One thing I want to check actually, as well. I think I'm gonna also do the thing as well tomorrow as well. I need to record my thoughts on the final episode as well. I've watched it. Good episode, very good episode even, I would say. It was about as I expected, to be quite honest, in terms of the fight. For those of you wondering, by the way, I know Wyatt actually mentioned this in yesterday's in the Discord yesterday. Yes, the fight was actually that short in the light novels as well. In fact, I think they did a relatively, I think outside of maybe like one or two things, the fight was actually just as long as I expected it to be, probably. Probably could have been like maybe 1 or 2 minutes longer. Maybe the OP could have gone away for the fight itself, right? I think that's what they could have probably done. But otherwise, actually, yeah, they didn't. They actually tried. They did a good job fitting everything in all honesty. It was a good job. It was a very good job in all honesty. One thing I wanted to do was sell my Saros and stuff. 1 second. Sell all. There we go. We're back up to that. And let me see. Sell surplus 4-star. Yay, let's go. I also went down and dull purely because I spent a lot on prison bonds, basically, because I wasn't sure. I wanted to get ready in case I was going to have to summon for Ryu and stuff. Which I have now, of course. I have 5 adventures prison bonds, so at least I can get a unit from +0 to MLB. And then of course I have like I have 3 assist prison bonds, so it'll come in handy in that regards as well on the assist side if we need it as well, because I know that there will be some assists that I get and I'll be like, I wish I had prism assist bonds, and then I have them. So good thing it's a good thing I've picked them up now. It'll come in handy for the future, for sure, for sure. Alright, let's see. Let's keep going, let's keep going. Alright. I need to go in the morning and get a haircut as well. I'm not gonna lie, I have been very, very, very lazy when it comes to that. I'm definitely gonna get a haircut in the morning tomorrow. I have been mudded otherwise. Are any of the new planners out right now good for new players? No. Okay. They are good, not for new players though. I think for new players, you want to start saving up right now, and you'll need to save up for Hero Festa banners. And a Hero Festa banner is coming up soon, so I would suggest as a new player to save up Kageyami. I would definitely say that. Yeah, the final act of the fight was hard to milk out. I mean, the thing is, right, even in the light novel, it was pretty short, to be quite honest. The Juggernaut pretty much just... I mean, I don't want to say he just fell over, but he effectively just fell over, if in all honesty, right? Obviously, the one thing that they didn't address, I feel like, in the anime, and this is something I'll mention in my full season review, is getting across some of the monster side of stuff, I would say, in terms of, like... It felt like the Juggernaut didn't set up Bell as its rival that much. You couldn't see much of the feelings of the Juggernaut itself, right? We knew it was chasing Bella all along and stuff like that, but we never really got to see that part of it, like, properly. And then of course some of the scenes that they cut out in terms of the Colosseum, just lack of detail. I think the best way to put it is a lack of detail more so than anything. I don't think they necessarily missed out on much outside of the Cassandra stuff. I think the Cassandra stuff is probably the one that will annoy a lot of light novel readers, but I think if anything, I would say probably another big thing is just missing out on some parts of lack of detail. I would say that's the main things I would probably criticize this season for. I'm gonna have another look at it. I'm gonna have a look at everybody else's thoughts on it for sure. Definitely I'm gonna be doing that as well, but I do think that this season was easily the best season we've ever had, in all honesty. You can tell JC staff cares about Danmachi. There is a level of care for Danmachi. It's just that the production committee never gave them a budget of over like 20p basically. I'm not gonna lie, they didn't give him a budget over like 10p, in all honesty, I swear, half the time. So it ended up becoming a struggle for Danmachi to survive because, well, you know, you get shorter episodes, you try and fit in so much content, and it would just never work out. So yeah, it's a rough situation. It was a rough situation to say the least. But yeah, I mean, it's good that they actually managed to finally get it nailed on for season 4. In all honesty, it's a damn shame that the previous seasons had to suffer so that this season could run in a way, you know. All right. I think with that, I want to probably say we're gonna call it there. I think for tonight. For some reason as well, I do apologize if you guys have been noticing some stutters throughout the stream in terms of drop frames. I have no idea as to why that's happening, to be quite honest, and I do apologize on that front. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna wrap up here. And we will be back next week. We're gonna stream again next week. I'm probably gonna start a little bit earlier. I know Kavi and a couple of others would like to start earlier, so what we'll do is we'll start earlier, but we'll go for effectively till this time effectively, so a 3-hour stream instead of the normal 2, and we'll see what we can do. Obviously we'll have the new event up next week, so maybe we can do more stuff along those lines. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. Please be sure to leave a like down below. Of course, get subscribed to the channel if you haven't already and you guys want to see more Danmachi and Danmachi Memoria Freese content. And of course, let me know in the stream live comment section of this live stream, or in the comment section of one of the other videos, as to what you guys would like to see in terms of guides and stuff like that. Let me know in the comments of those videos in this stream as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I think I will see you guys probably tomorrow if you guys watch any of my videos. But and if you probably catch me on Twitch, you'll see me there. But if you're watching me on live stream only, I'll see you guys in the next live stream next week. Until then, you guys take it easy, have yourselves a lovely evening. Catch you guys next time. Bye bye, everybody.